Hey everyone, Rejan here, and what we have on the desk is Graystudio's first 60% keyboard, the BD60. This will be an in-stock drop around December 2023, which to me is a big deal, especially in the current climate of the keyboard hobby, where we've seen companies go under or do outright scams. Having an in-stock drop just gives you a bit more assurance that you are getting the keyboard that you are paying for. The BD60 starts at $229 plus shipping, which is a great price. And for the first time in Graystudio's release history, the board now comes with a travel bag, which I think more keyboard makers should do. Design-wise, you can definitely see Graystudio's design language on the keyboard. This is a screwless two-piece construction with a 6-degree typing angle. You screw the cases together from the top. There is an RGB accent on the left side of the board and an engraving of the BD60 logo on the right side, which apparently stands for Bob Dylan, who has been the inspiration for this board. You get stainless steel with PVD coating for the weight and the USB socket, which is such a nice touch. Overall, this keyboard is well designed and you can definitely tell that this is coming from a designer who has been doing this for a long time. The highlight of this keyboard for me is that it has two mounting options so you can experiment. The first one is a PCB leaf spring mount where you put in the gasket on the PCB and set it on the bottom case. This one results in a soft typing experience. In my build, it sounded a bit muted and you can hear a bit of hollowness, though you can adjust your build to remedy that. The second one is a top mount with gaskets that you insert into the plate and then screw to the top case. This one on my build had a stiffer typing feel, which I really liked. I have a strong preference for stiff space bars and I really like the top mount for the BD60. It also sounded better and fuller in my opinion, but a lot of that comes down to preference. The PCB for this one is well designed as well and supports multiple layouts. You can get the regular 60%, when key or when keyless, 7U, HHKB, regular or split backspace, right shift, and step caps lock. The sample I got was a 60% and for this one, 7U layout with a split backspace to me is the best choice since you get the symmetrical cascade of the mods, but I do understand if you also want a full backspace. Split right shift also allows you to use the right side as arrow keys when tapped, so this is my go-to layout when it comes to 60%. I really like this keyboard and it will likely be my go-to recommendation for beginners who want to try something a bit more premium. The BD60 is priced well and offers great value. It is well designed, you get multiple mounting options, and I really like the typing feel and sound of the top mount. I honestly can't think of anything that I really dislike on this one. Probably I would have wanted it to be a bit heavier since this one weighs around 1.1 kilos, but that's basically nitpicking at this point. For competition, you also do have the mode tempo, which I also reviewed in the channel. Design-wise, it will be up to your personal preference since the tempo is also quite beautiful, but I prefer the typing feel and sound of the BD60. The Frog Mini as well is a good choice since it sounds good, but I prefer the design of the BD60 over the Frog Mini. Overall, the BD60 gets a recommendation from me. Here are the full sound tests and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!